Hello. I have not made a video in 5 ever, so that's what's happening. And I'm really sick, so excuse my voice and my occasional caveman cough. It's really cute. I look amazing right now, so you can't even tell that I'm sick. So, but at least my hair looks amazing in this light. Red. Am I right? Obviously, it's gonna be a really engaging, exciting video. Anyway, the point is, I haven't made one of these since December of last year, and I just kind of wanted to give an update on how I'm doing and such while trying to speak words, because some people enjoyed that when I used to post these vlogs. So here I am with my awkward self. You're welcome. Well, first of all, I have not been to my therapist since June. My last session was June 10th. We left it on a really good note. I do feel like if I needed to go back, I could easily do it. It's expensive, but that's not just shouldn't have to be an issue when one, insurance pays for 60% of it, and two, if you need it. But I left because I just found it kind of tiring. It started feeling like homework every 2 weeks, and I had like a month off when I went on my trip to England, and it felt really good to have all of that time to think about things and process things myself and not feel like I have to like report into someone. I think therapy is very helpful, and this is me personally, my personal opinion. I think it's helpful for a while, but you do have to learn how to get through things yourself. Again, personal opinion. Some people are in therapy their whole lives. I think that's great if that's what you need. Just for me, it's not what I need. So I have not been seeing her. That's good. I also realized today, because I always seem to realize this like a couple days up until the anniversary, if you will, that it's been, well, I haven't binged since December of last year. So that's crazy. I don't think I've ever gone my whole life without an incident. And I think, and even if it hadn't been that long, I think just because of the mindset I've been in lately, I think it's safe to say, and hopefully, oh God, this is like the worst expression for this, but hopefully I won't eat my words. Bad expression. Later, but I really feel like the behavioral part of my disorder is gone. I haven't even had any urges to cute to have a binge or use behaviors in probably, I don't know, like 6 months, maybe 5 months, a long time, really long time, which is crazy also. And with that, I've been, practicing intuitive eating and all that jazz, and I still haven't finished the book, but I think I kind of like get it, so eventually I'll actually read the book. I just keep putting more books on top of it because I don't think I want to read it for some reason. But I went to the doctor a couple weeks ago for something that you don't need to know about, and they read my weight out loud, which I was not pleased about because I haven't weighed myself since May, I think. But I found out I've lost some weight, so that's cool, I guess. I'm trying to not really react to it, but it's hard because my whole life has been about losing weight and being smaller, and now I'm like starting to accept this body, and I thought I'd be really happy about it I was trying to like not be happy about it, but I thought my immediate reaction would be happiness, but actually I found when she read that number out, I was a little terrified, to be honest. It's like I feel like part of myself is slipping away, because it literally is. But one of the things my dietitian said way back when is, cough number 2, is that when you hold on to extra weight, it's because you're holding on to some kind of emotional attachment, at least in my case. And I think that amount of weight that I lost is just making that float away, that whatever that emotional attachment was with that poundage. So I'm kind of like, what was it and why is it gone? I don't know what's happening. I don't know how to feel. None of my clothes fit, but now it's kind of in a good way, except for not really, because I had one pair of pants that fits and now they don't fit. And it's just weird. I thought I'd be all like, yeah. And of course, everyone in my life is like, oh my God, I'm so proud of you. I can't wait to see your progress. I'm like, that's not what this is about. Yeah, so that's interesting. On that note, also, I've been having kind of a rough time. If you've been reading my blog, you probably maybe have noticed. I'm just dealing with a lot of personal issues, family stuff, and just things that I've dealt with my whole life, but I've had this coping mechanism of binging to deal with. And now I don't have that. Now it's like I gotta figure it out and, deal with it in a healthy way. And I don't know how to do that. So I think I just automatically hold on to these really big emotions. And before they were able to be relieved by an equally large behavior, but now they just kind of sit there. And I'm feeling a little better now, but for a couple weeks there, it was not cute. But I'm dealing with that, so it's not bad enough where I think I need to see my therapist again. It's just kind of a bummer, but I know I'm gonna make it through it and everything. Yeah, I think one of the other things I'm struggling with right now, and holding on to emotions now, is that I really I want all of this to mean something. All of this journey and this 13 years I've spent in this shitty place, I really want it to mean something. And when I talk to people and I'm like, oh, I'm doing really well, and most people in my life know at this point what I'm dealing with, but it's like nobody really gets the whole gravity of it. So, number 3. So, I don't know, I guess I feel like I should be getting some kind of parade or something every time I'm like, I had a good day today. I can't expect people to just, automatically understand what I'm dealing with and the weight of it, but it's kind of hard to just sit there and be like, yay, it's been 8 months since I've binged, and people are just like, I don't really know what that means, but it sounds good and looks like you've lost weight, so yay. And I'm like, that's not what it's about, once again. So, yeah, I'm struggling with that wanting it to mean something thing, but with that, I had a really good inspirational talk with a friend the other day about how I really just want to share my story and help people. Not that I think I'm the perfect example of recovery or even that I'm fully recovered at this point, but I'm passionate about hearing other people's stories and helping people deal with this. And whenever I get some kind of comment about, you've really helped me, or that someone read something that they could relate to, it's like my new passion to know that I'm helping someone with that. So I'm going to start looking into, I don't think I could start moderating a group, but maybe attending some group therapy sessions, or just not Overeaters Anonymous, but just some support groups, and seeing where it goes from there. Maybe one day I'll speak somewhere, I don't know. I just feel very passionate about being able to help other people so that they don't have to feel as alone as I did when I found out what I was dealing with. So yeah, that's kind of the update. I'm taking good care of myself, eating well, both for my soul and my body, which, by the way, I just thought of this because I just looked at them. So I'm still having these weird things sometimes at the grocery store where I just get really overwhelmed and scared. And when I went grocery shopping the other day, I was going to buy just a pack of cookie dough to make cookies with because I'm home by myself this week. And I just kind of panicked a little bit. And I was like, I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this. So instead, I bought ingredients to make homemade cookies, which I did, and ate 2, and then I was done. And I was like, what is this madness? There was a giant container of cookies sitting on my counter that I have no interest in eating. It's crazy. And I think, in a way, it's kind of sad because I think I expected to feel this joy and relief when I was making them, and then when I had them, and they're good, but I'm finding I'm not really into sweets as much as I thought I was. So I was kind of yeah, these are okay, they're good, but they're not they're not making me feel any different. And I think part of me still expects to feel differently when I eat certain things. Number 4. So that's just a little tidbit. But yeah, I'm taking care of myself, writing a little more. Haven't really been doing anything musical because I've been deathly ill, as you can hear. Not deathly, but ill. Watching a lot of House, so now I feel like everything is going to make me die. So yeah, that is my little wrap, my little, I don't know what word I'm trying to use. My summary, will that work? Follow up? I don't know. That's it. Okay.